Hello and welcome to today's edition of the program NAFDAC and Your Health, where you get weekly and authentic information about NAFDAC's diligent work in safeguarding health. My name is Tosin Omolaja. As the world celebrates Med Safety Week, NAFDAC launches Med Safety app to improve adverse drug reaction reporting. The hashtag Med Safety Week is an international social media campaign organized every year by the Uppsala Monitoring Center to raise awareness of adverse drug reactions and national reporting systems. The campaign is aimed at encouraging people who take multiple medicines, especially the elderly or those with long-term conditions, to report adverse drug reactions. Secondly, to urge healthcare professionals to review their patients' medication intake, especially prescribing multiple medicines, and to be vigilant to monitor, detect, and report adverse drug reactions to the National Drug Regulatory Authority, which in Nigeria is NAFDAC. Nigeria has had the challenge of underreporting of adverse drug reaction, despite the various platforms the agency had put in place, including the paper-based reporting form, also known as the Yellow Form, and its electronic version that's domiciled on the NAFDAC website.
Underreporting is what we have experienced in NAFDAC, but what our emphasis right now is to do active pharmacovigilance, to really step it up. And that is part of why this Med Safety Week is extremely important. And NAFDAC is adopting the use of the Med Safety app because NAFDAC has been part and parcel of the International Drug Monitoring body that WHO set up. First, because there's underreporting, so the safety that we expect, or the awareness of safety that we expect, is not what we really have currently. Therefore, the agency is stepping it up in a way that the Med Safety Week will sensitize people more in terms of reporting side effects or serious side effects or adverse drug reactions.
In Nigeria today, at least 40 million people use smartphones. Therefore, inclusion of a mobile application in adverse drug reaction reporting. This means that the limitations posed by the old ways of using paper forms of reporting can at once be eliminated, allowing for millions of Nigerians and counting seamlessly report such cases on the go.
The Med Safety app is used to report all adverse drug reactions that can be encountered with the use of any medication. Then secondly, it can also be used to track all safety information about medicinal products. It can also be used to build a watch list of medications you are interested in. For example, if I'm a diabetic patient, or if I'm a hypertensive patient and I'm taking some antihypertensive or anti-diabetic medication, I can use the Med Safety app to create a watch list of this medication so that I can periodically get safety information about that drug, and which also determine my case for continued use of this medication, or to talk to my healthcare provider for a review of my medication. Then lastly, the Med Safety app can be used to access all adverse drug reactions that have been reported on a medication based on what we call the ATC classification. That is the anatomical, therapeutic, and chemical classification from the WHO database. What are the key features of the Med Safety app? First, it is available to download for free. You can freely download the Med Safety app from the Google Play Store if you are using an Android device, or from the Apple Store if you are using an iOS system. You can log into the app without internet connectivity, create and save reports without internet connection. The only time you need an internet connection is when you are about to submit this report to the National Pharmacovigilance Center. Thirdly, you can use the app to read about news feed from NAFDAC, news feeds related to product alerts, notices, any safety information that NAFDAC is passing out to the general public. We can use this app to access that information and read about it. Then of course, this app has been personalized for the country. As soon as you download this app, you see the Nigerian flag and the NAFDAC logo. which means it is personalized for use in Nigeria alongside our color scheme. Of course, this app can also be adapted to some other devices like the tablets and even some screens whereby you are not very comfortable with the use of the smartphone. You can transfer the information from the smartphone to a tablet or a screen. Then the app is available in English by default, but it can be adapted to suit other languages. In future, we plan to amend this app so that it can be accessible in the 3 major languages in Nigeria: the Hausa, the Igbo, and the Yoruba language. What are the productivity features? You can create reports using this app and save it and transmit it later to NAFDAC once internet connectivity is re-established. Once you find the Med Safety app, you click on the download. As soon as you click on the download, you download and you install the app. You see a list of all the countries that have adopted the Med Safety app. You click on Nigeria. As soon as you click to Nigeria, it takes you to the next display page. In this login page, if you're a new user, you go to create an account. In creating an account, you input your email address and your user password, and you click on create an account, and it creates your unique account for you. But if you already have an existing account, you just click on continue as a guest user, and it takes you to the next page. Then this is the news display page. In this place is where the user of the Med Safety app can access all safety profile of medication that NAFDAC puts out to the general public, which includes alerts, notices, withdrawals, sanctions, seizures, or any other regulatory action carried out by NAFDAC as a regulatory agency. At the top bottom are 4 scroll bars: the news, the product, the watch list, and the reports. So this one is for the news. Then for the product, when you click on products, it brings up the list of all NAFDAC registered medicines on our database. So you can search for any medicine using the first 2-3 letters, and it select that particular medicine for you. The next page is the watch list display. Since there is no particular watch list created at the moment, this page is blank. But if there is a watch list of any product that NAFDAC is interested in, for example, when there are a lot of adverse drug reactions on a particular medication, and we are interested in looking at signal detection and management for that particular medication, we will put it on a watch list so that the general public will be aware that there is something happening in terms of the safety profile of this particular medication. The next most important part of this Med Safety app is the reports, the page that allows you to create new adverse drug reaction reports and send it to NAFDAC. So if I am using this app, if I'm either a health professional, a healthcare provider, a marketing authorization holder, a member of the public health program, or even a member of the general public, and I take a particular medication and I experience any adverse drug reaction and I want to report to NAFDAC, what I simply do with this app is to click on the green bar that has reports. As soon as you click on it, it tells you whether you want to, it asks you certain questions, whether you want to report a side effect with medicine, or you want to report a side effect with medicine used to treat COVID-19 and some other options. Then you click on that. It takes me to the reporter's detail. This is very important because for an adverse drug reaction to be complete, it needs to have 4 major components. First, the details of the reporter. So this is the first information that we require for the Med Safety app, the reporter's detail. So it is important that the reporter imputes details of himself, which are mandatory fields, before he can move on to the next page. So when you are done with imputing these details, you go to next, and it takes you to another key component of a report, which means there must be a suspected medicine. So that particular medicine you're taking, that is, you suspect that is causing that adverse drug reaction, this is the page where you add details of the medicine. But I want to mention that at this point, that if you click on add, it takes you to where the page, where the display page where you add the medicine. For in this case, I've chosen augmentin, for example. And then there's also which is a mandatory field. You can see that it is asterisk. It's a mandatory field that must be completed before you can move on to the next page. Then you have the reasons for taking the medicine. You include if it's an infection, ear, nose, throat, whatever it is. Then the next thing, it takes you to the batch. You include the batch number of that medicine, the dose units. Then it tells you whether it's a tablet or injection. Then you indicate. The next page is another very important component of an ADR report, which is the reaction, which gives you the opportunity to input all the reaction details that you're experiencing, headache, rash, or any other thing you experience with the use of Stevens-Johnson syndrome, but we want you to keep it as simple as possible. And of course, we also have the MEDRA code that can also assist health professionals in reporting. Then more importantly, it gives you option whether the reaction resulted in death, or is life-threatening, or it caused prolonged hospitalization of the patient. Then when you take the one that is most appropriate, you go on next. As soon as you go on next, you now describe the events that happened, then you go to the next page. The next page is also very important in conducting causality assessments. Then as soon as you are done with this, it tells you whether you want to submit a report. Would you like to submit the report? If you're happy with the information you've captured in the previous pages, then you click on yes. But if you're not, you click on no. If you click on no, it goes automatically and goes to the saved reports. So you can always go back to the saved reports, edit it, and send it at a later time. But when you are happy with the report and you click on yes, it tells you, it gives you a unique message. Thank you for your submission. For more information about your medication, please add the drug to your watch list. Then, of course, when you submit the report, there's an automatic feedback. This is one of the challenges of the conventional hard copy yellow forms. The hard copy yellow forms, it is practically impossible for the National Pharmacovigilance Center to respond to all submitted hard copy yellow forms. But with the Med Safety app, as soon as an ADR report is submitted, there's an automatic response to the reporter, telling the reporter that the National Pharmacovigilance Center has received that report, and that report has a characteristics or unique reference number for which the National Pharmacovigilance can use in carry out further investigation and give outcomes at a later date to the reporter.
Let's take a short break. Stay with us.
Yes, come in.
Uncle.
Tayo.
Yes, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you very much, sir. It's good to see you. Where's Junior and his mom?
Uncle T, we are here.
Mama.
Junior, quick. Go get your uncle some alcohol from Auntie Carol's shop.
No, Junior. Please go sit. Don't you know that sending Junior to go buy this kind of drinks could instill in him the urge to drink alcohol at this tender age? Children under the age of 18 should abstain from alcohol. No, Uncle, please. Give me the money. I'll go buy it by myself.
I didn't know that.
But I told you.
NAFDAC says alcohol is a no-go area for children under the age of 18.
I will never send him on such an errand again.
It is the business of all of us, parents, guardians, marketers and retailers, to stop underage drinking of alcohol in our society. Join us today. This message is brought to you by Distillers and Blenders Association of Nigeria, NAFDAC, and the Federal Ministry of Health.
Welcome back. If you're just joining in, you're watching NAFDAC and Your Health. NAFDAC took the opportunity of the global event of the Med Safety Week to launch its Med Safety app, joining other countries of the world who currently have improved their national reporting of adverse drug reaction using this app.
Nigeria is one of the 79 confirmed countries participating in this year's Med Safety Week. For 1 week, each year, medicine regulators across the globe simultaneously share campaign materials on social media channels with hashtag MedSafetyWeek. The year 2020 campaign runs this week from the 2nd to the 6th of November 2020, with a call on patients and professionals to report all unwanted effects, especially those associated with new drugs, whether used for experimental purposes or for treatment. And this includes medicines, pharmaceutical products, vaccines and biologics, then medical devices. Nigeria is leveraging on this event to officially launch the adoption of the MedSafety app as a tool to promote reporting of ADRs in Nigeria. With this launch today, Nigeria becomes the 15th country globally and the 9th in the WHO region of Africa to adopt the app.
The Director General of NAFDAC, who joined the event virtually like so many other international partners, expressed her delight at the successful infusion of technology into the agency's pharmacovigilance efforts.
I'm very delighted to address you at this virtual launch of the MedSafety mobile application for reporting adverse drug reactions in Nigeria during the 2020 MedSafety Week organized by UMC. Almost 3 years ago, speaking with the recently retired Director of Pharmacovigilance and Post-Marketing Surveillance of NAFDAC, Alhaji Ibrahim Ali, I told him that part of my administration's goals in strengthening the regulatory framework in NAFDAC will include retooling of PBPMS. The launching is part of the strengthening of pharmacovigilance in NAFDAC. Therefore, I'm delighted about this occasion. In the course of this week, NAFDAC will link up with the WHO Collaborating Center in Uppsala at the Uppsala Monitoring Center, as well as other national medicine regulatory authorities, national pharmacovigilance centers across the world in web-based and social media campaigns that raises awareness in reporting of adverse drug reactions and other medicine-related problems. There is no better time to officially launch the MedSafety app than now, when the focus of the world is on the safety of medications used in healthcare delivery as the whole world battle with the unfortunate COVID-19 pandemic. The app will be one of the tools that will be used for COVID-19 vaccines in collaboration with other sister agencies in Nigeria, whenever the vaccines are available and deemed fit on quality, safety, and efficacy by NAFDAC. The journey towards the adoption of MedSafety Act by Nigeria commenced in August 2019, when NAFDAC officially submitted an expression of interest to WHO. The adoption process was cemented at the 42nd annual meeting of pharmacovigilance centers held at Bogota, Colombia in October 2019. I wish to passionately call on the healthcare providers and everyone in Nigeria to support NAFDAC to achieve the mandate of safeguarding the health of the nation. NAFDAC is very grateful to WHO for supporting the procurement of the app, UMC for providing administration and technical support to NAFDAC, and MHRA for their technical support, and more especially for coordinating the web recognizing adverse drug reaction project, which has led to the development of this novel app. It is our expectation that the use of the MedSafety app will promote awareness and increase reporting of ADRs among healthcare professionals, healthcare providers, and members of the general public. It will ensure safety of the end users of medicines and improve on health outcomes of the patients. And it will directly reach out to over 10 million pharmacovigilance stakeholders with the use of conventional and social media platforms. Lastly, it will leave a memorable experience in the minds of the stakeholders through exciting campaigns during this MedSafety week and beyond. Happy Med Safety Week, and thank you, everybody.
The app was officially launched by the Honorable Minister of Health, Dr. Osagie Ehanire, who was represented by the Director, Food and Drugs of the Federal Ministry of Health, Mr. Fubara Chukwu.
In line with the goal of improved ADRO reporting, the Federal Ministry of Health, via the revised Nigerian National Pharmacovigilance Policy and Implementation Framework 2020, has included the Med Safety app as a pharmacovigilance reporting tool to promote increased reporting of ADR to NAFDAC, link up directly with WHO databases, and provide automatic feedback to reporters in real time. The adoption of the Med Safety app will no doubt stimulate increased reporting of ADRs in Nigeria. On this note, in my capacity as Honorable Minister of Health of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I officially launched the Med Safety app as a pharmacovigilance reporting tool in Nigeria, to the glory of God.
Representatives of global organizations like the WHO Geneva in Nigeria, UNICEF, MHRA, and so on also joined the event and expressed their unflinching support for the Nigerian efforts at adequate adverse drug reaction reporting.
On behalf of Dr. Shanti Pal, Acting Team Lead of Pharmacovigilance, we congratulate Nigeria for this excellent achievement, that Med Safety app implementation. We strongly appreciate and acknowledge NAFDAC's continuous commitment in this important milestone. Congratulations. We also thank our partners, MHRA and UMC, for their continuing contribution in the support to Nigeria. Now we move into a paperless era. The primary objectives that WHO would like to achieve in introducing this app is threefold: improve the quality and quantity of ADR reports, reduce the burden of reporting and managing those reports, improve understanding of medicine by providing feedbacks and information. WHO has committed to supporting more countries to implement the app, especially considering the rollout of experimental COVID-19 therapeutics and also upcoming vaccines. Lessons learned from Nigeria about this technology will be important in scaling up the use of this app in other countries. We are very keen to hear from you. To conclude my message, congratulations again, and we look forward to further pharmacovigilance system strengthening in Nigeria. Thank you.
This is where we wrap it all up on today's edition of the program NAFDAC and Your Health. Join us again same time, same station next week as we bring you another insightful edition. Remember, safeguarding the health of the nation is our collective responsibility. So report fake and unwholesome food and drugs and activities that create them in your area. You may have questions, comments, or inquiries. Kindly contact us. You can reach NAFDAC via toll-free numbers. For inquiries, call 0700 162 3322. For complaints, call 0800 162 3322. You may also email NAFDAC at nafdac.gov.ng. If you have complaints about any form of misconduct, you can reach the Reforms Unit via email reforms@nafdac.gov.ng or call the Reforms hotlines on 0909 763 0506 or 0909 763 0507. NAFDAC, customer focused, agency minded. Till next week, stay safe.